Ben says, hey, Zach, I've heard it talked about in the media world, but do you think that there's a possibility the NFL season will be delayed? I sure hope not, but I'd understand if they needed to. Thanks for reading this with your eyeballs. Hope you're safe. Will the NFL season get delayed? I don't think so, actually. I actually do not believe it will. This is very complicated. But most likely the answer at this point is that the NFL, my prediction is that they're going to be playing football games in empty stadiums without any fans. That's really what I believe will happen. There's going to be regular testing. NFL players, I think, are going to get isolated from society a little bit. But they're going to keep everything insular. They might have players all live in a hotel room. The NBA's pushed back on this. The players in the NFL want money more. They're willing to play in empty stadiums. They're willing to even be away from their families if it means they get paid and get to send money to their families. And, I really believe that the NFL season is going to happen. The NFL has much more control over their players, and they view players like assets. The NFL has way more control over what happens to their players than other football leagues like college football. I mean, college football has a really difficult barrier because they need college campuses to be open in order to have a season. And it's not going to be easy, but the NFL will quarantine. And I mean, that means everybody, literally ball boys, towel guys, the people doing laundry. If you touch anything in an NFL facility, you got to be part of the quarantine process. It maybe mean you're not a party with your family. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do believe that the NFL is going to make their season happen on schedule. They're going to have regular testing. They're going to play in empty stadiums. People are only going to watch on TV, which really, to me, that's a great way to watch NFL football. And, man, I think, honestly, people need the emotional pick-me-up. People want the NFL season back. The economy needs the help. Emotionally, people need something to watch and something to keep them going a little bit. That's not a great reason right there. But I think that the NFL, if they can make it happen, are going to make it happen because they will dominate ratings. They'll be the only thing on TV that's really interesting, that is new and fresh. They're going to kill it, and they want to come back, and I think they're going to do everything they can to make it so they hit the deadline, even if it means playing in empty stadiums, which, again, isn't great. But playing in empty stadiums, getting a ton of television viewership, it's not the worst thing in the world. In case you don't know, Strong Opinion Sports is not just a YouTube channel. It is also a full audio podcast. You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Google Play, pretty much everywhere you find podcasts. And if you like podcasts, please do me a huge favor and give it a listen.